On paper, the Xiaomi FX Pro and Xiaomi X Pro look almost identical. Same QLED panel, same audio, same hardware. But when I place them side by side in the same room and watch the same content, the differences started to become surprisingly noticeable, especially with HDR movies, brightness, and everyday usability. And those small differences can completely change which one is the smarter buy. So let's break it down and see which one actually deserves your money. Hi friends, I am Pooja and welcome to ClearBuy. I spend all my time buying and testing home appliances, TVs, soundbars, washing machines, ACs to see how they perform in real life, not just on paper. So you can buy confidently without wasting your money. Everything I share here is from real testing and real experience. So today, FX Pro versus X Pro, Xiaomi versus Xiaomi. Let's settle this. Before I get into the differences, let me save you time by telling you what's identical. Because honestly, a lot is the same. Both are 43-inch VA QLED panels, 4K resolution. Both are 8-bit plus FRC, not true 10-bit. Both have that same quantum dot color vibrancy, rich, punchy reds, deep blues. If you put them side by side, playing regular YouTube or news content, you'd struggle to tell them apart. Both have 30-watt speakers, same audio quality. Vocals are crisp, treble is excellent, bass is weak on both. If you need deep bass, you need a soundbar with either TV. Both have 2GB RAM and 32GB storage. Both have metal back panels, solid premium build. Both have 3 HDMI ports with EARC, 2 USB ports, USB 2.0 on both, Wi-Fi 5 dual band, Bluetooth 5.0, AirPlay 2 and Miracast support on both. So yeah, on paper, they look almost like the same TV. And that's exactly why people get confused. But the difference is, they are the ones that matter in real daily use. The biggest one, Dolby Vision. The X Pro supports Dolby Vision and HDR10+. The FX Pro only HDR10 and HDR10+. No Dolby Vision. Now, why does this matter so much? When I played Dolby Vision content on Netflix, dark scenes, moody thrillers, dimly lit sequences, the X Pro handled it beautifully. Shadow details were visible. You could see textures in dark areas. The picture had this depth and richness that just felt cinematic. On the FX Pro, that same content automatically switches to HDR10 or HDR10+, and it still looks good, don't get me wrong. But you lose some details in those dark scenes. Shadows that were clear on the X Pro become a bit flat on the FX Pro. It's not terrible, but once you see the difference side by side, you can't unsee it. And here is the thing. More and more content on Netflix, Disney Plus Hotstar and Prime Video is in Dolby Vision now. So this gap only gets bigger over time, not smaller. I also have to mention the X Pro has a filmmaker mode that's genuinely excellent. It shows content exactly how the director intended. No extra processing, no artificial boosting. I have used filmmaker mode on LG and other TVs, but on this Xiaomi, it's noticeably better. Netflix Dolby Vision in filmmaker mode looks stunning. Second difference, brightness. I actually measured both with a lux meter because I wanted real numbers. The X Pro gave me about 287 nits for HDR content and 239 nits for SDR content. The FX Pro, 238 nits for HDR and 237 nits for SDR content. Now, the gap sounds small in numbers, but in real life, especially with HDR content, the X Pro is noticeably brighter. Those extra nits make a visible difference in highlight details and bright scene pop. In dark moody scenes, you see more shadow detail on the X Pro because of that combination of Dolby Vision plus better brightness. For everyday viewing, YouTube, news, cricket, you won't notice much difference. But for movies and OTT content, the X Pro has a clear edge. Third, and this one is bigger than people think, software. The X Pro runs Google TV based on Android 14. That's actually impressive. Even Sony's new Bravia 2 is still on Android 12. You get Google Assistant, Chromecast built-in, full Google Play Store access. The interface is clean, modern and personalized. Plus there is Xiaomi's TV Plus which gives you 200 plus free live channels. The FX Pro runs Fire OS based on Android 11, Amazon's ecosystem. Alexa built-in works great honestly. You get all the OTT apps and you can sideload APKs if needed. Now, both have the same app support. Netflix, Prime Video, Disney Plus Hotstar, YouTube, everything works on both. No issues there. But here is where Google TV wins for most people. Chromecast built-in. If anyone in your family has an Android phone and wants to quickly cast something to your TV, Google TV does it seamlessly. With Fire OS, you rely on Miracast or AirPlay, which works but isn't as instant. Also, Android 14 versus Android 11 means the X Pro will get updates for longer. It's already on a newer, more optimized version of the OS. Fourth, warranty. And this is a silent deal breaker. The X Pro comes with 2 years warranty, 1 year comprehensive plus 1 additional year on the display panel. The FX Pro, only 1 year. For a product that sits in your home for 5 to 7 years, that extra year is real peace of mind. If anything goes wrong in month 13 or 14, you're covered with the X Pro, but completely on your own with the FX Pro. Fifth, the remote. And I know it sounds small, but you see this every single day. The X Pro remote was completely redesigned. Number keys, dedicated mute button, settings button, textured grip. It's slightly bulky, yes, but everything you need is right there. One press and you are in settings. One press and it's muted. Daily convenience is excellent. The FX Pro remote, same Bluetooth smart remote with Alexa and media control keys like play, pause, forward. That's handy. But no YouTube button and no direct settings button. You have to long press the home button to get into settings. Sounds minor, but when you are doing it every day, it gets annoying. Also, one thing that bugged me on the FX Pro. If you want to change picture settings while watching something, the video pauses. You can't adjust brightness or picture mode in real time. On the X Pro, you can. Quick reality check though. Both TVs have the same viewing angle limitation, about 20 to 25% color shift at extreme angles. Both show some backlit bleed if you play a pure black screen with lights off. Both have weak bass. Both are USB 2.0 only. Both are 60Hz panels. Neither is perfect. They are budget QLED TVs and these are the trade-offs at this price. So here is where it gets really simple. The FX Pro is currently around 24 to 26,000 rupees with offers. The X Pro is around 27 to 29,000 rupees. That's roughly a 3,000 rupees gap, sometimes less during sales. And for that 3,000 rupees, here is what you get extra with the X Pro. Dolby Vision support for better HDR and dark scene performance, brighter screen at 287 nits, Google TV with Android 14 and Chromecast built-in, 2 years warranty instead of 1, and a better remote with number keys and direct setting access. The FX Pro, same panel, same sound, same build, same storage, slightly cheaper. Fire OS with Alexa and 1 year warranty. Here is my honest opinion. If your budget is strictly under 25,000 rupees and you can't stretch it, the FX Pro is genuinely a solid QLED TV. Good colors, good audio, good build. You won't be disappointed for everyday viewing. But if you can stretch just 3,000 rupees more, the X Pro is clearly worth it. Dolby Vision alone makes your Netflix and OTT experience noticeably better. And the extra warranty year, better OS, brighter screen, better remote, and that 3,000 rupees difference pays for itself over the 5 to 7 years you'll use this TV. Think of it this way. 3,000 rupees extra today gives you better picture quality, better dark scene performance, double the warranty, and a more future-proof OS. That's less than rupee 1 per day extra over 5 years. For most people, stretch for the X Pro. Your future self will thank you. This is my honest take after testing both Xiaomi TVs side by side. If this helped you even a little, a like and your one subscribe really keeps me motivated to test and share more honest reviews every day. And if you have any doubts or questions, drop a comment. I read every single one. Thank you for being here. I am Pooja from ClearBuy and I'll see you in the next one.